All right, good evening, everybody. Maurus Dumalaog here from That's My Entertainment. We're here at the Regency Theater for FilAm Creative Presents Filipino Filmmakers Night. I have the fun cast and crew of Straight Girls. Babes, welcome. Good to see y'all. Could you all just go around and introduce yourselves and your role for me really fast?
Okay, do I get to hold it or? I'm not sure. I am Cassandra Pimentel. I'm the director of this episode, the sixth episode of Bay's Welcome.
I am Marisol Nava. I am co-creator and writer of Bay's Welcome.
I am Mara De La Rosa. I am also a co-creator and co-writer for Bay's Welcome.
I'm Nicholas Pilpil. I wrote the musical number at the end of this episode, Straight Girls.
Hello, I'm Caesar. I produce the series.
All right. Nice to meet you all. Now, I'm just curious to know, can somebody just give us a little insight as to what the storyline is about?
Okay, so this episode is about the co-creators who are the stars of the show. They're two lesbian best friends who find a girl at a party, and they both fight over the same girl, but to find out that she is straight, hence the title of Straight Girls.
Gotcha. Ooh, it's going to make us all cringe a little. I'm just curious to know, what was the inspiration behind the characters?
Well, our life and how basically
Lesbian
problems and specifically problems in relationships and how difficult it can be when lesbians have a smaller pool to choose from and friends fight over the same girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she pretty much summed it up.
Right, sounds good. Well, thank you for putting those issues at the forefront. We're so excited to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast and crew from Bay's Welcome. I'm joined tonight by the lovely and beautiful Angel Keane. So good to see you.
Fancy seeing you here back.
It's great to see you. So, let's just get to it. Tell us a little bit about your storyline. What is this about?
Okay, well, I'm here because Act Like a Woman will be screening. Act Like a Woman is a documentary about me. It's a 14-minute documentary about my experience, like, growing up, being trans, being Filipino, coming from the Philippines as an immigrant, and then my transition to coming to Hollywood as well, and my concerns and my problems in terms of auditioning and everything in Hollywood. So it's very informational. Drama is a very good director or filmmaker, so I'm very excited for people to see it.
I'm sure everybody's going to be inspired by this. Thank you so much for spending time with us, Angel. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Keane, That's My Entertainment. What's yours? Filmmakers Night. I have Dre Magics with an X, okay, here with us tonight. He's co-hosting tonight's huge event. What is this evening feeling like for you right now?
Oh, you know what? It's a really incredible thing to see people of like-minded faces and, the same background as me do really cool stuff. I mean, like, you come to a new place and you never think you can do anything, especially here in the entertainment industry. But look around, I mean, like, we're doing it,
Yes, magic. It's magic for sure, right? So I'm just curious to know, as someone who has hosted this event in the past, how do you prepare for a night like this?
You know what? It's kind of just a lot of prayer. It's really, you kind of have to have the intention in mind of, like, everyone's here for a good time.
Right.
And if you put too much stress on one situation like that, then it'll take away from that experience, right? So, on the way up here, I'm kind of just thinking, like, everyone's just here. I'm here to guide everyone into the night gracefully, and then hopefully bring them back to reality at the end, which is, you just want them all excited for what's about to come.
Absolutely. I can definitely tell you're going to take us into a good night. Well, thank you so much, Dre. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Dre Magics, That's My Entertainment. What's yours? All right, and good evening, folks. My name is Maurus Dumalaog. You're watching That's My Entertainment. We're here at the Regency Theater tonight for FilAm Creative Presents Filipino Filmmakers Night. Okay, I have Jonah Feingold with me here today, director of Bangarang. So, Jonah, I'm just curious to know, can you give us a little scoop about what the storyline is about?
Definitely. So Bangarang, not to give away too much, is of course the term that Rufio uses and the Lost Boys in the movie Hook.
Right.
Bangarang is the unofficial / official prequel to Rufio in the film Hook. It co-stars Dante Basco, of course. It started off with Dante and I meeting out one night, me telling him that my favorite movie of all time was Hook. and that we needed to go make something together. And lo and behold, we sort of made this prequel story about Rufio before he goes to Neverland. Have you seen Hook before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
great. Yeah.
So I gotta ask you, for all of our fans who are watching right now, what's it like to work with Dante Basco?
Oh my God. To be honest, it was incredibly surreal to the point that when we wrapped, I started crying, because the reason I make movies today is because of the film Hook. Wow. And Dante played such an important role in my life and in many of, I think, us 90s, 80s kids' lives, as a hero on the screen that we had never really seen someone like him before. Wow. And I honestly, it was incredible. I remember the first scene we did, the principal office scene, which you guys will see in the movie, which is on YouTube. I remember I didn't know how to direct. I was like, I had to pause and be like, this is surreal. This is Dante Basco. This is a legend in my mind, and he's an amazing actor, an incredibly smart actor, and every single time you hear his voice in the monitor and you have your headphones on, and you're like, I can't believe this is my life right now. Wow. So he's really incredible.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. We want to say advanced congratulations. We're looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonah, That's My Entertainment. What's yours? Tonight, I'm joined with us by Mark Nazar. And I hear that you were invited here as a special guest because you wear many hats, have a lot of things under your belt. Can you tell us a little bit about what those are?
Yeah, I'm a visual effects artist, and I work on Gotham, Person of Interest, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know, it's one of those things where it's like too many to mention. I think really my call to fame, and it's kind of like the thing people kind of recognize a lot, is we won an Emmy last year for Gotham, which was a major achievement for us. We were nominated in season 1, but we didn't win until season 3, which is fine because I felt like I earned it a little bit better since there was a lot more involved in terms of like how much I got to do for the show. I got to lead a sequence on the show that was integral to the plot line, and so that was pretty cool. And coincidentally, this is actually my first FilAm Creative event. I haven't gone to any of the major events that they've held at. I've been to the meetings, but I haven't really gone to any of the events so far. So yeah, this would be my first. I'm pretty excited. I want to see it.
That's pretty awesome. Like, your journey sounds pretty amazing. So I'm just curious to know, for anyone who wants to follow your path and be on the track to being a part of a team who's won Emmys, what kind of tips or tricks do you have for us?
You know what? I would say give every day your best, because I mean, that just speaks to how much you put into every day. Because I mean, every day there's going to be challenges, there's going to be everything else, but also let your work define you more than anything. I think really that's the only thing I can say, because like, if your work defines you, there's nothing else that they can take away from that. It's your work, period. There's nothing else.
You heard it from Mark himself. Mark Nazar, thank you so much. That's My Entertainment. What's yours? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're here at the Regency Theater for FilAm Creative Presents Filmmakers Night. I'm joined tonight by Drama. Hi. All right, I'm loving the name. It definitely fits the event. I just want to know, can you give us a little insight as to the storyline, what it's about, what we're expecting?
Right, so my documentary film is called Act Like a Woman. It's about Angel Keane, a transgender actor here in Hollywood, and it's about her struggles booking jobs because she's not a passable woman.
Wow, thank you for putting that issue to the forefront. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I'm curious to know, what was the inspiration behind moving this forward? What gave you the courage to bring this to the limelight?
Well, you know, as a documentary filmmaker, one thing I've always wanted to tackle is LGBTQ stories. And when I heard about Angel, when I met Angel, I was like, this is a story that is so unique, yet a lot of people can relate to it. Because, you know, she's just being herself. And because of her being herself, she's not getting jobs. I think that's a big problem, and I think it made for a really interesting story.
Right, wow. And for anybody who knows her, she's such a beautiful soul, so I'm curious to see how her journey unfolds. Drama, thank you so much for the honor and privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, Drama, That's My Entertainment. What's yours? And hello, everybody. How's it going? It's Maurus Dumalaog here, and you're watching That's My Entertainment. We're here at the FilAm Creative Presents Filmmakers Night here at the Regency Theater. I have the honor of Cruz joining us tonight from Typical Ellie. So Vince, tell us a little bit about the storyline, as much as you're able to reveal.
Okay, well, it's basically about a carefree girl who doesn't quite know what she wants in life, and luckily she finds the perfect job, finds her actually, I should say, and it involves aliens. So.
Sounds fun. So I'm just curious to know, why did you feel it was important for you to tell this story, and what do you hope your audience walks away with tonight?
I felt it was the right time as far as like my experience level and resources, and I had met the right people that fit in my imagination, like the cast would be. And what I want people to take from it is just that it's okay to not necessarily know what you want to do in life. I mean, sometimes, stuff finds you, but the best thing you can do is live your life, be happy, and constantly refine the stuff that you love.
Amazing. Live your life, let it come to you. Thank you so much, Vince. Thank you so much for this moment. I have the honor and privilege of being joined by Kathleen Neubauer from Typical Ellie. Kathleen, how are you doing this evening?
I am great. It's good to be here at FilAm Creative event. It's seeing you too. It's fun.
Reunited, and it feels so good. All right, let's get straight to it. So I'm curious to know, can you tell us a little bit about the storyline?
It's a 5-minute short, so I can't really reveal too much, but it's a comedy, sci-fi action, and I play the role of Ellie, which is just like a young girl, just, finding her purpose in life, and through sci-fi and through gaming, and I don't want to give it all away, so.
Nice.
It's a 5-minute clip.
All right, looking forward to it. So now as an actress, I'm curious to know, how did you prepare for this role?
So there was a lot of fight scenes in this role, so I had to do a lot of training with that, which I love.
Really good at.
I love boxing, so we incorporate that into the, just like fight scenes and stuff like that. Just rehearsing the lines. It was really great to work with Vince. He was the director, producer, writer, and I'm just proud to be part of this project.
Well, we're excited to see you in action. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kathleen Neubauer. Thank you so much for being with us today. You're watching That's My Entertainment. What's yours?
That's my entertainment. What's yours?
Well, that's my entertainment. What's yours?
Here we go. All right, good evening, everybody. Maurus Dumalaog from That's My Entertainment. I'm here at the Regency Theater for FilAm Creative presents Filipino Filmmakers Night. I'm here joined with the cast and crew of Baby on the Way. They look great out here. All right, so I'm just going to ask you, can you go down the line and just introduce yourselves, please?
Hi, I'm Arlene Dela Pena, and I'm the director.
Hi, I'm Mary Grant, and I play the Filipino mom of her.
Hi, I'm Erica Juliet, and I play Hannah.
Oh, I'm Dale Edward Chung. I composed a song that's in the movie.
All right. So I'm curious to know, can you give us a little snippet about your storyline? What's it about?
So it is about a young adult woman who has a very difficult time trying to tell her parents that she's pregnant. So she waits until she's 9 months to actually reveal that she's pregnant. And the fear comes back from the dynamic that the parents, her parents, had her in high school. And so, the mom's kind of like this overbearing, over-opinionated lady, and the dad is a former boy band member, which you will see a glimpse of a blast from the past R&B song.
Oh my gosh, okay, so this one's getting me pumped up for sure. Now, I'm curious to know, with your fun storyline, your amazing cast and crew, what was the most memorable part of this overall journey for you?
Oh my gosh, where to start? Okay. So we filmed back in December, and this was literally right before Erica's due date, and the fires in LA were on. And so we were 1 mile from the evacuation line, and Erica's fiance, Jeremy, who plays Jay as the boyfriend in the movie, he is a firefighter, for real, legit. So he was filming, there was soot outside. I was the night before we're is he coming? We don't know. We let's make it happen, and thank you God that everything came together, and everybody was so wonderful to work with, and even getting our boy band together. And
yeah, definitely watching them shoot the boy band music video was hilarious. It was really hard to I guess there was no audio, but it was just hilarious. It was
watching Mary because she's just so funny, and she would do things, and we laughed a lot.
Stop.
We're looking forward to seeing all of that on screen. Advanced congratulations. Thank you. I'm joined tonight by Ross and Ron, right? From the film Mestizo.
Correct.
All right, so I'm curious to know, what's with the name of your film and your storyline? Give us a little bit about your storyline.
Okay, a mestizo is typically someone who's mixed. In my case, half white, half Filipino. And I guess what was behind it was the struggles of being a mixed race person in Hollywood. Being either too Asian for a role or too white for a role, and just, I guess, kind of being asked out because of it. And so it's interesting because in the Philippines, people who are mestizo or light skin are looked up to. But here in America, they're looking for those native Filipinos. So over here, it's different. You know, I'm still booking roles and stuff. I have some commercials, some short films, and TV shows I booked. But it's always a struggle when they're looking for someone who's 100% Filipino because I don't look it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
And the story is Ron going through 3 auditions and coming to realize that his dreams will be fulfilled if he works hard enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like there's a really, really important message for us to hear out of this. I'm just curious to know, what were sort of the challenges you had with producing this film, and how did you overcome them?
Oh, well, this guy's the producer, so you tell me.
I guess, man, the challenges were we had so much limited time. Because we found out 3 weeks before it was due, but the first week I was busy doing some NBC stuff. And so we really only had less than 2 weeks to put it all together, meaning casting it, producing it. Like, I didn't get in contact with this guy who helped me direct, and he directed it, he edited it, and he co-wrote it with me. And I didn't get in touch with him until 2 weeks before it was due.
Yeah.
Same with my co-producer, Romel and Daya, who isn't here. But doing another 2 weeks and having... Again, we shot everything in one day. I think it was like a 12, 13-hour day.
It was a long, long day.
Yeah.
We did a few pickups, but most of the short film was all in one day.
Yeah, so we had 2 locations. So we went from Warner Brothers for 3 hours for our time slot. And then after that, we went to another location to film some audition scenes. So if you guys check it out, you'll see.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
No,
but we filmed everything on an iPhone 8.
Yeah, iPhone 8, iPhone 7 Plus, my mom's iPhone 7 Plus, and yeah.
Yeah, that was a big struggle.
Yep.
Amazing, gentlemen. I'm really, really, really excited to see how you bring all the magic together. Thank you for your time. Ross and Ron, that's my entertainment. What's yours? Hey everybody, Maurus Dumalaog from My Entertainment. We're here at the Regency Theater for FilAm Creative Presents Filipino Filmmakers Night. I'm here with Tim Cruz from the Blind Center. Tim, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
For sure,
Curious to know, can you just give us a little snippet about your storyline?
The Blind Center is an irreverent mockumentary about a school for the blind, and kind of like a young woman trying to get through her day, and kind of like a slice in the life of their school. And we were able to cast 15 blind actors from the Braille Institute. And, it's fun, lighthearted comedy about, what it's like to work with blind students.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, curious to know what inspired you to move this project forward, and what do you hope the audience gets out of it tonight?
Well, Lindsay Nyman, the writer, and was also the actor in it, Kane had the script, and she said I got this class of actors, and I think this would be great for them. And I read it, and I fell in love with it. And I said, we have to do this 100%. And it's, it hopefully encourages other filmmakers to be open and willing to hire people for their disabilities, who have disability. If the role has features a disabled character, it hopefully gives them confidence to be able to say, you know what, I am going to cast a performer.
Amazing. Thank you for advocating for this cause. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Cruz, the Blind Center, that's my entertainment. What's yours?